Minnesota had a shot on goal. Kristoff is neatly poke checked by Lane. Kristoff again. That shot saved by Smith. Rebound try by Ciccarelli to stuff it. Smith played him perfectly. And Lorimer knocked Ciccarelli flying. They both go down, and here they go. Potvin at the other end. The shot. Score! Dennis Potvin. And there's a fight at the Islander end. What happens here? The puck is in the net.
The whistle blows.
Van Hellemond blown the whistle.
Unfortunately, yes, they all headed for the fight. Dennis Potvin did not know it. Ciccarelli hit Bobby Lorimer with a cross-check from behind. That's where I picked it up. I don't want to play the homer part here, but that's where I saw Potvin continued down. The fans were roaring. I don't think that Potvin could hear the whistle. He put the puck in the net.
Well, I couldn't hear the whistle either, but I'll tell you, all of the players except the two principals in the fight played that out, including the goaltender, Beaupre. But Andy Van Hellemond had turned around and gone back to the fight. So we have to assume that he did blow the whistle. Now there's a fan getting into it over the glass, and the Islanders responding, banging on the glass with their sticks. Gordy Lane, at the moment, unhappy with that fan, and the fan is continuing to reach over the top of the glass and get his 2 cents with him.
Well, they should open the door and let him out.
Yeah, they should. You know, this is the first incident of this kind I've seen in Minnesota. We've been complimenting their fans on outstanding behavior in these 2 games here in Minnesota. They've been enthusiastic but very courteous and fair. 8:30 to go in the second period. The goal does not count. Major penalties assessed. It is Minnesota 2, the Islanders 2. Well, we've had it all here in the early going with 8:30 still to go in the second period. The fan who was involved is apparently at least leaving the section, if not the building. Whether he's being escorted out by a security man, we're not
Here's
sure.
the replay, Tim. Now, there's Bobby Lorimer in front of the net. Billy Smith makes the save. Behind the net, Ciccarelli. Lorimer, oh no, Lorimer give him a left hook or right hook. Then went up as Dennis Potvin goes. Now the whistle blows because behind the play right now, as Dennis Potvin goes in, the players stop. Potvin puts the puck in the net at the other end. Ciccarelli came up behind.
My point is that this is a tough break because every other player is playing this puck
right here,
except the
stop.
2 principals.
Right there. See number 10 on the play. Gordy Roberts stopped. He let Potvin go through. The stick flew out of his teammate. He
might have been the only guy that realized play had stopped. Anyway, the goal doesn't count, but it's both teams have now had a tough break because Brad Maxwell scored, and they had to score twice to get their power play goal, the first one back in the first period. The Islanders score a goal here, and it's called back because play had expired with a fight developing at the other end between Lorimer and Ciccarelli.
Do we know what the call is, Tim?
Well,
on the penalties?
It's got to be roughing, I assume, because what happened after that first play by Lorimer, Ciccarelli came up and hit Lorimer from behind as Lorimer was coming up the ice for Potvin's play, and they got tumbling over at each other. And they only have one up here, but they're both going to the penalty box.
Bobby Lorimer had really taken a good run at Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli going behind the net. Lorimer kind of straight-armed him a little bit.